today, if you cannot tell. Trying to see where I can turn the camera so y'all can see the fountain. Just last time, whoops, I forgot I put the microphone there. Last time I didn't have the camera so y'all could see the fountain, which is what everybody enjoys seeing. I got my tea. I'm just relaxing today. Just taking it easy. Forgot that little mic. I was like, wait a minute. What's happening there? Hopefully everybody's having a good day and so forth. I thought we'll come out here and watch. It is hot out here today. It's not cold. I'm actually, hi Jeffrey. Hi the 5Gs. I'm actually in shorts. Ohio weather. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. Yes. So for the month of September, we're probably going to be doing this a lot. I don't know if you can see behind me right there. Hi. But those are going to start to change soon. We're in Ohio. Hi, Jocelyn. Josanny. I'm going to get it. I promise. Thank you for being patient. I see it and then I try to say it. And this dyslexic mind doesn't always want to work like I want it to. Josanne, I think I got it. It takes me a minute to see it and then say it. And then when I want to make sure that I say it correctly because your name's important. You're important. So I want to make sure that I want to say, hi, Tina. If y'all are coming in, this is a time where we're going to give you the crochet hook and allow you to start connecting with people within the chat. We just ask that you do it right. So there's a correct way to do it. If those don't know the correct way, you need to go over to their channel, hit the connection button, YouTube subscribe button, right? And go ahead over there and then make sure you're hitting that button, watch at least a 3-minute or more video, comment with something in the video, or watch some shorts or a combination of both, and really interact a little bit on their channel before you've hit that connection button. That will ensure your connection sticks and it's done the correct way. And so if you haven't hit the connection button here, what you waiting for? We're a bunch of fun over here. So we just thought in the month of September, well, the weather is beautiful. This scene everybody is really liking. And we're going to kind of do that connection and crochet and have everybody come in. It gets me kind of out of the house. It brings me down here. And I get to bring my crochet and just talk with y'all, allow you all to connect within the chat and have your crochet hook. Watch the sunset. We had a gorgeous sunset. I was able to do a short from that. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. It was absolutely stunning and so forth. So tomorrow, I probably will not be on. We will set up a Blessings Through connection probably in the evening sometime. And then I'm going to be working on like some videos and some comments, getting caught up with those. And we want to get, some shorts and stuff done and so forth. So tomorrow's going to kind of be got to put the crochet down, even though I really want to get done with this blanket and then focus on really kind of working on stuff for this. So, hi Brenda, how you doing? So if you come in and you want to hit hashtag blessed, you can have wheel your little crochet hook and crochet those connections so that people can find you. And then that way we can make sure that these connections stick, because that's the really important part. Last week I was out here with a hat and freezing my everything, right? I needed a jacket and a sweater today. Nope. The wind isn't really howling. And I had to do some frogging. Let me tell you, if you don't know what frogging is, frogging means you made a mistake and you have to go back and correct it. So I had to do some frogging on the blanket because I made a mistake and it wasn't adding up right. So I'm still working on on the GOD in the blanket because I messed up on the GOD and I had to go back and fix it. Several rows back actually, because when I went to, actually people don't see what I'm working on this. If this blanket here, and when I went to start working on the last part of it, which was the cross and the finishing part, I'm like, this is not making sense. I should be at, I couldn't get it right, and so I kept going back, going, there should be 107 stitches, and I was one shy, 106, and I had to literally go back and undo probably about 10 rows. Like, this is not adding up, Craig. There should be 106, and there wasn't. 100, it was 107, and it kept being 106. So I'm like, somewhere I took a stitch away I wasn't supposed to. So, and I'm trying to get this blanket done because I'm going to be doing a lighthouse blanket for helping hands with cruising, which reminds me I've got to fix that Nightbot tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a day in which I just kind of, I need to work on some stuff and so forth. So again, hashtag blessed. You guys can use your crochet hook and make those connections in the chat. We're probably going to still do some topics and stuff, but we just have probably the next maybe a month or two before it gets to the point where it's going to be too cold to be out here. And I've really been enjoying this. You know, sometimes in the summer it's way too hot. It just gets way too hot to be out here. And so even in the evening, it takes forever for it to cool down. So I've just really enjoyed being here, getting you guys in here, crocheting that connection, letting the fountain in the background. And I thought they're going to turn the fountain off when it starts getting cold. And then you see the trees. You can see every little bit. You can see that one tree. It's starting to thin in the background. So we're going to start seeing some of the fall leaves turn behind there. And I also thought I'm going to start with my moderators first. But if anybody's interested in participating, it would have to be it'd have to be pre-scheduled because I'd have to send you a link because I go through YouTube Studios. But if anybody, and Blessings Through Connection is our other channel, if anybody would like to come on and we could just, maybe it's just chit chat, you don't have to bring crochet, maybe you want to craft, maybe you want to go for a walk while we're doing this, which is not something I've been able to do very much of lately because of the sciatic nerve that doesn't want to calm down, or you want to, you know, craft something else or do diamond painting or whatever it is. If you would like to participate in these with us and we can have a chit chat, we will be glad to do so. I think it would be fun. So I'd like to open that up, but I've opened it up for my moderators first that would like to participate. I would just need to know ahead of time, because when you go through YouTube Studio on your phone, you have to click a little toggle that says, go with somebody else. And so you can't just do that anytime during the live. You have to do it beforehand. So it would have to be planned ahead of time. So if anybody's interested in participating with that, we would like to open that up too as well, because I think that would be fun. And it would be a split screen. So I thought maybe somebody's interested, and then maybe they do diamond painting and they would like to come on and do diamond painting while I'm crocheting, or maybe they crochet, or they just want to sit and chit chat or whatever it is. And we can certainly open it up to that. So we'll be doing that, but I wanted to start with my mods first. Give them the floor. So I thought that would be fun. And we're going to still do topics. I mean, we're not just going to switch over to just doing these, but I think it'll be fun while the leaves are changing or starting to change behind us. It'll be nice to see that happen. And still want to do stuff. Got an interview with Gail coming up, and Gail coming up. Um, uh, who else? Echo's coming up. Um, who else is coming up? Those two. I've got Osa Ravishing in October. We've got I'm trying to think who it is now. Oh, we've got Gail, or we've got Fall Fest, so I'll be doing a commercial for that. Y'all didn't check it out. I uploaded a short, and I took a section of our last live where the the sunset was just gorgeous, and I made a little short out of it. So if you guys didn't get to check that out, go check it out because the sunset is just beautiful. I thought I've got to make this into a short. So, oh, I believe me, I want to go to Greece one of these days. I don't know if I'll ever make it, but I'm going to take you all to Greek festivals this weekend. Yay, yay, yay! Greek food, Greek dancing. I'm going to take you all for sure, and let you see. We'll see. There's not a cloud in the sky today, hardly. Not a cloud. It is just, there's little clouds, but nothing major. They said it's going to be a very cold winter. Very, very cold winter. So, and I will set up Blessings Through Connection live stream tomorrow, but it'll probably be late. It'll probably be like 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to do some work. This whole sciatic nerve issue is really just, it's put me a little bit behind. For sure. But we'll get there. One little stitch at a time, guys. Don't want to miss a stitch and have to undo stuff, that's for sure. So what is everybody, if anybody, I have some tea with me. Of course, I don't need to keep warm right now, that's for sure. It was a little nap. Keeping warm is not the thing. May have to actually put something behind my neck just so I make sure. This girl does not tan. I burn. Straight burn. So I'm going to take this, even though I don't need it, and I'm just going to put it behind my neck so that I don't get any, I don't want to get any, gives me a little pillow. I don't need it to wrap me up because I'm not cold. It was a day for just a comfy shirt and relaxing thing. But if I put that behind me until the sun goes down, I won't have to worry about getting a sunburned neck, which would not be fun. I had the sunburned knees. That was enough. So hopefully everybody had a wonderful Labor Day. I cannot believe how hot it is out here at 6:41 at night after it was so cold. It is what it is. It's toasty. If anybody's familiar with Ohio weather, they say it's usually bipolar. You never know which direction it's going to be. Is it going to be hot or it's going to be cold? You never know which one. And the more you guys share these out, the better, because then we can get people here in the community you guys can connect with. So you can definitely share them out. You got to come up with a commercial for Gail's, and I have to come up with 2 videos. Oh, and then next week on the 11th, we'll be taking you to see the Clydesdales. It'll be fun. And there's like a little place that's supposed to have really good hamburgers, and they also have like a dairy farm because they have ice cream and stuff. And I think they allow you to pet the dairy cows. So I thought that would be fun to maybe take you all. Ooh, see the dairy cows. It's in Shreve, Ohio. We'll see. I think they allow you to do that. Hi, Snapback. No, we're outside. And you can Snapback if you want to. You can type um, hashtag bless, because we're allowing people to give them that as their crochet hook to use. This is outside. No screensaver on this one. Now, when it starts getting cold, and they will turn off the fountain at some point because it gets too cold and they can't keep the fountain running, we will be inside because I'm not going to crochet out here in the snow. So, but I mean, it's hot today. Josh was like, it's hot. And I'm like, it is? Because, yeah, it's hot. And I'm like, no, it was cold the other time. It's nice. Roasting. I put pants on too. I had to change them to shorts. I thought, I'm going to roast. I have this behind my neck because I'll get a sunburn if I don't. This girl did not tan. She burns. And for those that were wondering, the fried chicken yesterday was delicious. We don't have fried chicken very often, but it was a nice treat. For Labor Day, what did everybody else have for Labor Day? I just, with the sciatic nerve, I didn't feel like doing much cooking. Turn my heat down somehow. I was hot the last couple of days. I added it up to, we keep, at night we turn our AC down to 70 because it gets hot back in Josh and mine's bedroom. And then during the day it's set 72 on auto, and then at nighttime we turn the fan on. Otherwise it just roast. You had leftovers? There's a place not far from us that has really good chicken, and so we had some chicken. So we went and got some fried chicken, and we had some of it. We had some of it left over from today. You got like 8 legs and eight thighs for $16. It wasn't bad. We got some coleslaw. We had some baked beans. We watched a movie. We watched The $1,000,000 Duck. Now I figured out when I got when I was out here trying to crochet in the dark is when I maybe made that mistake. When are you doing your live showing people how? I already did it. If you go back to the replay, you can watch it. I already did it. It's on the lives if you go back and watch it. That was on what day was it? That was on Saturday. Was it on Saturday? Yeah, it was on Saturday. but it's there on the replay. If you need help, just let me know. But we figured out too that sitting in this location, what's going to happen behind me is the trees are going to start thinning out. They're already thinning out if you can see them from each live. And they're going to start turning leaves. So what I'm going to do is after we sit here for a little bit, when it's really, no, I didn't tell you could do that. I talked to my yarn. I'm going to put them in like a video just to show the, like I can take little snippets of the trees back there because they're thinner than they were when we first started back here, and kind of show like a progression of fall coming in. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I was glad I was able to simplify it for people. He's trying to work on figuring out how to get individual chats on Streamlabs. So he's trying to help us. We helped him. So that's good. I do Canva, but I know you did some things. Yep. Just go watch it again. And if you need anything, you know you can reach out to me. Absolutely. It's very informative. I was really nervous about doing it because I didn't think I knew that much. I thought people think, this girl don't know much about Canva. But then when people were like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. I'm like, well, I guess I have learned some stuff in this time. I'm putting my leg up. That's better. There's the rocking for people that sit there and go, you don't rock. I don't want to make you all dizzy. So tomorrow's gonna be a day I'm gonna be getting some stuff caught up. I've been trying to get this blanket done, but I think tomorrow my hands need a break from crochet. It irritated me because I had to take, like, I sat there and did a lot last night, and I got to the point like I have to rip it out. No. Somehow I missed a spot. Hi Flavors, how are you? Welcome on in. No jacket needed today. Got your little puppy here. Oh puppy. At least it's in one spot. Unlike Mogo. Yep, the weather looks nice, but actually it's warm. I came out here because of the last time I came out and I was freezing. And I thought, let me put on a pair of pants. Nope, had to change to shorts. It was way too hot. Way, way too hot. The other foot up. That works. I've got one foot on the wagon I use, and the other foot's on the other. This works. Actually really comfortable. Hi, are you locked in? How you doing, Mr. Chip? Just bringing the rocking chair out. And people use them crochet hooks. Type in hashtag blessed and people can connect with you. And if you're not connected with Mr. Chip, you need to get connected with them. Awesome community. Awesome channel. Awesome supporter. And one of these days I have to have him on my channel. For sure. You know, Chip, one of the things you could do too is like have round table with Chip and just bring up some content creators that want to come on and, you know, give different advice, things that they have learned, you know, that's helped them grow, so forth. It'd be fun. I could do that too. Seriously thinking about going back to StreamYard. I keep going back in my head going, well, maybe I should. But I can tell you that I guess Foodie was on. Flavors, we sell our, and I don't have any out here. We sell our cupcakes, our connection cakes, so that channels can raise a cupcake or a gift or something like that. Um, okay, I will for sure. I may not see what time I get off here, but as soon as I get off here, I'll go for sure over to you. So we sell our connection cakes so channels can raise, like if they wanted to buy a cupcake for somebody, they wanted to buy a cupcake and raise a cupcake on their channel, they can. If somebody's having a birthday, so we call it the connection cake, or if somebody's having a birthday and they want to send them one, they can. We also have our, what is it? We also have our soap caddies. Those are something that we sell on the channel. Those are great. Put soap in, and they're all under our merch store. Our soap in, soap bar soap in. Get done with it, throw it in the washer, and start all over again. No need for a washcloth. So we have that. And the blankets we will do, but those are custom orders. Hi, Lady Light. How are you? So those are custom orders. If somebody's interested in a blanket, they can reach out to us. We could certainly work something out, but those are custom. I'm hanging in there, at least I'm trying to. I can tell you where I'd like to tell this sciatic nerve to go. But because these take about at least 2 months to finish. So they're not usually most of our blankets go for a certain amount. Flavors, if you would like to drop your link, it's hashtag blessed. And what that means when people are saying that, instead of saying that they've come to your channel and hit the subscribe button, or as we call it here, connection button, they just mean that they're trying to, you know, let you know that they have made those connections with you. Because again, we want to make sure we've opened this up for people to do that. We just want to make sure people are doing it the correct way. If you go over to some, take a moment and think about it this way, okay? If you, before we had Ring doorbells, and not everybody has a Ring doorbell, But before we had Ring doorbells, right, means that when you went to their door and you knocked on the door, because that's kind of like, um, that's kind of like YouTube's subscribe button, or what we call here a connection button, because you're really making a connection. So if you go over to somebody's channel, their house, go and knock on that door and hit the connection button, right? Then you're nobody knows you're there. Now, we get notifications when people do that, but it does, I know, I love the fountain too. It gets lost sometimes in all IPSV. It gets lost in all of the, notifications. So just think about it before Ring doorbells. If you went to somebody's door, nobody was there, and you knocked on the door and you left, they didn't know you were there unless you left a note or you called on their voicemail and said, "Hey, I stopped by. You weren't home." Da 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 da. They didn't know you stopped by. So without you leaving a little, message with, on their page to say, "Hey, I stopped on by. Love what's in the video. Thank you," and show some support, they don't know you've stopped by. They may not subscribe back to you or connect with you. That's okay. Other people are going to come in that video and see, "Oh, let me go check out this. Let me go check out this channel," right? So, sorry, I felt something in my something dropped. Put this behind me because the sun was just so bright. I didn't want to burn my neck. And I would like to not, I felt something drop and I was like, no, whatever it was, I really don't want it in my hair. Anyway, um, so that's what you're doing. When you do the connection, do it the correct way. Go over and watch at least 3 minutes or more of a video, watch some shorts, make put comments in the video, let them know, "Hey, I stopped on by," and you'll be able to see, they'll be able to notice that. Like if there's when I go back and we review our comments, my mom does the same thing. Yes, 3 minutes, because 3 minutes is very important. Some people have subscribed as private and it doesn't show subscribe list. Yes, absolutely. 3 minutes is important, Lady Sky, because, or Lady Light, I'm sorry, because if you do not, YouTube just sees that you've gone in there, you've hit the subscribe or connection button because we're connecting, right? And maybe you watched a short. It's not a solid connection. And Tuber Chat, which I highly recommend you if you're trying to grow a channel to participate in, because he says they have found out by watching at least 3 minutes of something, a video, 3 minutes of shorts, something, you're really making sure that those connections stick. So you really, really want to make sure at least a 3 minute video or more. And and again, you guys, if you want to, go ahead and put hashtag blessed. That is, we have given you your own crochet hook in order to be able to make these connections. If you cannot make the connections the correct way when you all come in, make yourself a private playlist, right? Go over to somebody's channel. Don't hit the connection button, subscribe button right away. Just put a video or a short in your playlist. And then when you go back to your playlist, you can make sure that you have made those connections the correct way. You have hit the subscribe button, connection button, and you've made them solid. Because we got up to 1911. Uh, we were at 1911 yesterday, and we woke up this morning, we were 1899. So whether or not those are accounts that people have, you know deactivated, or they're people that are not activated are not active anymore in YouTube, or they're cleaning out their database, or they just came into us, they hit the, the subscribe button, the connection button, and just left, YouTube takes them away. And we really try over here to make sure that when we're coming over to you guys, we're connecting, because it is so important. I'm not I'm not connected to Hulu and YouTube, or Hulu and um, Hulu and Netflix. I'm not connected there. I'm subscribed to that. So if something else comes out better, I'm going there. I'm connected to channels in YouTube. So change it in your head from the connection subscribe button to the connection button. When you change that in your head, it's going to change how you look at it. Yes. And we are trying to get to 2K by the end of the year. And the numbers really, they matter to some degree, because YouTube looks at channels in different levels, different ways. But at the same time, we would like, we're building a community, not an audience. We want to see the shade finally came in. I can cool off a little bit. We're building an audience, or a community, not an audience. Hi, Vicky. How you doing? So again, you know, the and I can tell you, channels like Vicky, um, that have the Connect and Grow channels in the morning, she was one of my inspirations for opening this up this way, like this, and offering these times, because we started rocking crocheting and connecting a little bit ago, and it was kind of popular. People were coming in and chatting, and they loved it, and I loved it because I didn't necessarily have to have a topic. I didn't have to have a topic. I didn't have to think about anything. I could just come and connect with my crew, right? I could just turn it on and let you guys come in, and I can connect. And then I'm not sitting here going, man, do I hurt. And it took my mind off of it. So I I was very hesitant, my mom and I, to open the ability to have everybody put in a hashtag of some kind in order to drop their link, because we wanted to make sure it was done correctly. So hashtag blessed is your code now. But I saw Vicky do it, and she did it well, and it encouraged me to continue to sit there and say, let's do it. Now, it doesn't mean we're not going to do topics, and we're not going to have guests on, and we're still going to do that stuff. But I really enjoy these times, and I thought, this is a rare opportunity. I really thought of it today as I was kind of sitting here thinking to myself, that view that's behind me is going to change. Thank you, Chip. Can Vicky, can you put in exclamation point hashtag are you locked in, all lowercase, and I'll drop Chip's link. Um, you guys are going to see over the next little bit this background change. You're going to see fall come as that goes in. And I thought, this is an opportunity for me to sit here for as long as I can before it gets too cold and let you all enjoy the fountain. Thank you. Enjoy the fountain, but also be able to, see the back of here change in the next couple a little bit. And I thought, that's an awesome opportunity to do it. So um, I thought, I'm just going to do it. Everybody's been enjoying it. I kind of I can't, sometimes I can plan them and sometimes I can't. I've decided to give myself tomorrow off because I need to get some things done. But we're going to get it. And it's all about connecting, guys, and growing and helping you all grow and being encouraging to each other And the best thing that you all can do is, even if you place your link in the chat, I'm going to tell you one thing. It's not a guarantee. The best thing that you can do is interact in the chat and get to know each other. That is the best thing that you can do, honestly. And, you know, it's making those connections and getting to know each other and, so forth. That's how you're going to grow your channel. If people think that they can go places and just drop their link and they're going to wind up with 50 subscribers, it ain't going to happen. You're going to grow your channel by having community, building community. That's how you're going to do it. I found, and just, I found flavors, just an example, by being involved in the bridge with Fishy and Scenic and Silly Salmon and Oh So Ravishing and The Source. I have to go through my head and see which one. The bearded, retired beard. Who else? Boogie Time. All of them. I found flavors from that show and participating in that, so that, and they were going through other channels, and that's how I found her, because I wouldn't have found her any other. I don't know if I necessarily would have found her. So it's all about making those connections and coming together and supporting each other and being in each other's lives if you can. I'm so glad we met too, Chip. Because it's hard, and it's hard to, sometimes you lose momentum, and you got to have people that are in this, they got to have people in front of the camera, but you got to also have people behind the camera that are there to sit there and go, I'm going to cheer you on. You can do this. Chip's my cheerleader. Love you right back. He's my cheerleader. I'm telling you, if I'm ever discouraged, like I sat there the other night and I said, are you locked in community? Ain't gonna let me give up. And he goes, absolutely not. He said, we got your back. And so, that's what you need. Because if anybody thinks they're going to turn on YouTube and they're just going to all of a sudden make a community and have a channel and have, that, they're not. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But to all the men and women that have served our country, thank you for all that you have done. You all have, and not only that, the people that have, the husbands that have served. My husband sit there and go, how can you crochet so fast? Because I can. Hello. Oh, please do.
It is a pleasant evening, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a pleasant evening.
That's a good thing, knitting.
Yeah, crochet. It keeps me dealing with, don't have to deal with pain.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. Gnats. I don't like that. They itch. They bite. Hurt. Ooh. There was our next door neighbor that came and sat down, and I thought, I don't think he wants to be on the YouTube. So that's why I muted you all. Hopefully now you can hear me. But I thought I didn't think he wanted to. He sat down. There's a bench here that I put my tripod on, and there's another bench next to us. And he came and sat down, and I thought, I don't think I want to do that. Yep. There was a lovely gentleman. He's in his 90s. It's amazing to see him. He's out there walking, and he came up and said, "Can I sit down and spell?" I'm like, "Sure. It's a public bench." So I thought because of that, he got a phone call from somebody, and I thought, oh, new canes are good. It's good. It's good. We haven't had it for a little bit. We had the fried chicken. It was yummy. So, and I couldn't really warn anybody that I was going to silence myself because I didn't want him to feel bad that I was having to, mute it because he was like, well, tell everybody later. I'll put a note in the description that says it was muted, but you guys did so good. You talked amongst yourselves. You crocheted that connection. Remember, #blessed. Get your crochet hook out. So if we ever are out here and I've got to mute myself, you'll know why. Because there's somebody sitting on the other bench and I have to just mute it. Because I won't do that. You did. You guys did great. I loved it. I was trying to. Whatever flying around needs to stop. It's annoying me. And I felt that one for sure. Okay, I'm not liking the bugs. They're coming around. They need to not come around. Yes, I did. Yes, she's a sweetheart. I did connect with her. Okay, I'm not liking the bugs. The bugs are out tonight. I don't like them. No, not me. Whew. Sorry. Whatever that was, we can. She is. I did. I connected with her. I did the connections the right way. Once you feel one on you, you feel. Go away. What am I, extra sweet tonight? Jeez. It must be like extra sweet or something, but my lord, they're coming after me. They planted 2 trees or 2 pots over there with flowers. Don't like it. I need to bring one of those candles with me to put out here. Sheesh, Williker. Swatting the bugs tonight, that's for sure. There's actually there's actually they have bracelets too, yeah. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they need to stop. But wait, hold it. I'm gonna get ahead of myself in a minute. There's a short I want to do, and I want to do it kind of museums is what those things are. Like over there. I had to walk myself over there to do it. It'll be funny. Just funny. We've all had those husbands, right? And those kids that were like, "You're getting on my last nerve." My husband has to go to Cincinnati tomorrow because his mother is having cataract surgery and she needs somebody there with them. So I'm not going because of what's been going on with the sciatic nerve. And if he goes, I telling you, they're finding me tonight. I'm over it. I don't know what it is. Not okay. Maybe it's they think this blanket or something is something, right? I don't know, but oh my lord, I may have to go in the house. There's a beautiful sunset setting, but she's will occur tonight. I like the little museum things. Ooh, I haven't had a problem out here at all. And I guess tonight something's up. 8, 9. They are finding me tonight. I'm telling you what, I must be. As I may have to go in the house. I don't know what it is about tonight, but they're annoying me tremendously. Ooh, I've had not had one problem. I may have to look into the bracelets or find something. I mean, sooner or later, it's not going to really matter. But tonight, I've never had it before like this. It's got to be something in the air. They know it's a change. They know it's a change. It just must be extra sweet tonight. That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, my aunt, when Patty got married, they later got divorced. But when she got married down in Florida, And we went to Florida for her wedding, and she picked to get married on the beach. And it must have been Niceum weather because those little stinking bugs, ooh, they were everywhere. I mean, oh my gosh, I had welts all over me from them dang on Niceums. They were horrible. Do I have a sign on me tonight or something? I don't know what it is. I must have a sign on me. Come, all the bugs in the place, right? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Now they're getting on my glasses. Oh my goodness. We're drawing the line at the glasses, guys. Oh yeah. But they bite. And Christina was young. She was probably, I mean, I can't, I'm telling you, I'm going to have to go in a minute because I'm feeling them everywhere tonight. I mean, literally like everywhere. They're annoying. I may have to go, and it's a beautiful sunset setting, but this is ridiculous. I mean, I must have a sign on me tonight or something. Anyway, um, get away! Go someplace else other than on me, please. I'm over it in a minute. Anyway, she was, I mean, I had Christina with me, and she was walking. She was not, she was under 2. And we had mosquito bites all over us from them stupid things. I've never had these out here though. The entire time we've been out here, I've never had this. Ever. I don't know whether they realize it's the change of season. I don't know, but haven't had it. I'm gonna have to get one of those something or other. Something or other. Should I rename this, Sandy? The bugs that came? I mean, I want everybody to come to my live streams, but not the bugs. The bugs can stay away. Everybody else is welcome. Oh my goodness. There's a beautiful sunset state. Maybe if I keep moving, they won't be able to find me. I'm gonna have to find something. I'll just keep rocking, and then they won't find me. Oh my goodness. If I keep rocking, then they won't be able to land on me. Maybe that's the trick. Sorry if I'm making you all dizzy, but I don't want to find the bugs. And apparently are out in force tonight. Out in force. So look out for tomorrow, probably about 8 o'clock. I'll try to do a Blessings Through Connection live. Tomorrow, I'm really going to focus on some videos edited and so forth. When I go in the house, I'm going to go get ready for bed because after this, I'm going to want to have a shower. And then I'm going to just work on this for the rest of the evening because I'd really like to get back to where I was before I had to frog the section out last night. I don't think we're going to get as spectacular sunset as we had the other night, but anyway, I'm trying. Hi Jeanette, how are you? That's another thing I want to do too. Look, next week We've got the bugs that have decided to invade this live. You guys won't feel them, but man, they're coming after me tonight. Um, Next week, I'm gonna look out all the yarn and get it together and get it out to you. I've got several packages that I need to get out next week, so that's for sure going to happen. Thank you for your patience. I finally got done with the blanket. I'm going to work on connection cakes this weekend, get those done, and find out exactly what part of that yarn I want to keep, and then I'll get it ready to send out to you. So hopefully you're hanging in. And like I said, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay on tonight because the bugs found me and they have decided to. That's about the 10th one or more than that actually. And I'm about over it. No, I didn't tell you could come back. Go away. Go, 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 go. Phew. Yeesh. I mean, they must have heard my dad used to take care of bugs. He said the only good bug was a dead bug. I mean, they're like dive bombing me tonight. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm serious. Did we put a welcome call out for the bugs? Because if not, I'd like to retract that, please. But I'd like to get this. I've got, no, yeah, 2 more rows and I'll be back to where I was before. Are we going to get it again? Yeah. I'm telling you what, when you get one, you can feel the others coming on in. You made it. You need to rest. I thank you for making it, but you better be resting, girl. I know you're not feeling good. And if you need to rest, you go rest. We may not be out here too long because apparently I have put out a welcome call for everyone to come to my lives, including the bugs, which have come in force tonight. Let me tell you about it. They have dive bombed me tonight. Lovely gentleman sat down and talked to me. I had to mute everybody. Everybody didn't know what was going on. But I didn't think he wanted to be on a live, so I thought it was best I muted him. And I'm redoing what I had already done because I had done it in error. I made a mistake. Even the birds are going away. They're thinking they don't want to be a part of this. They want to join the fun. Well, I don't want them to. I don't want them to. I don't like them. Me don't like the bugs. I'm going to have to get a little thing. We'll have to see if next time I have the same problem. Because, I mean, whew. Did you not see that? I swear. Dive bomb me. Now I feel like they're crawling all over me. Get one on you, and it's kind of like you're looking around to go, are there any more? Oh my goodness. They got to be the Naseeums. My lord. We hadn't had a problem with them. Remember, hashtag bless, guys. We haven't had a problem with them, so I don't know what all of a sudden they're deciding to do. But whatever they are, they need to just go bye bye. I'm done. I don't handle bugs well. Not one bit. Listen, I'm the kind of person, I don't mind camping, but I better have an RV not very far. Remember, real, you have you have exclamation point real if you need to drop your link too. Because just thanks everybody for the mods for being here. And yours is hash or exclamation point Sandy. Foodie is exclamation point foodie. Real is exclamation point real. I'll drop you guys' link. My mods get a special link. Making sure the bugs didn't wind up down. Thank you for dropping my daughter's links. I appreciate it. And I'll have to send you information, Real Outdoor Living, about looking into doing Fall Fest with Gail. Because that's another way to expose your channel to other people. So you need to look at Gail's channel, Fall Fest, and look at maybe participating in that. Because we're going to do it for both of our channels. Maybe they've stopped for right now. Wouldn't that be nice? I've got to see if they'll take the couple that does a lot of walking to see if they'll take Mocha for a walk. This time I got to see because I think Christina's coming next week. Yep. Well, you can put exclamation point Gail, and that will drop Gail's link too if anybody's interested in Fall Fest. I don't think we're gonna. That sunset that we saw that night was spectacular. Now, maybe the bugs are realizing it's getting colder and they need to go to sleep and leave me alone. I hope you're feeling better. Just kind of gotten to the point with my sciatic nerve that I'm going, okay, this is not going away, so we just gonna learn to live with it. And one thing I've been watching lately is Matlock. That way you can make sure you're still connected real. They don't make shows like that anymore. Been watching Matlock. I'm going to give away, I know one of the prizes I'm going to do for the grand prize winner is a $15 gift card to Applebee's, and then a $5 gift card to Hobby Lobby, and 2 soap caddies for the semifinalist, and 2 soap caddies for the grand prize winner too. No, you need to go take care of yourself, and I let you know that. You need to go take care of yourself. It's okay. You got to go get better. Don't you worry about it. Thank you for just popping in, but you go get better and feel better soon. Yep. They've got to be them little dang on the seams. I didn't think we got them up here in Ohio. I guess I was mistaken. So I'm going to finish this row, wrap this up, because been on here now for almost an hour and a half. And I'm going to go in. Chip's doing something. Oh gosh, sciatic nerve is starting to hurt. Oh, and Vicky, no more falling. You know, funny, the guy, the nice man that was sitting here for a few minutes, he said, "Don't you get tangled up in that yarn." No, I don't plan on it. Finish my tea for a minute. Making sure none of them bugs winded up in there. Hi, Joe Joseph. How are you? We're going to finish up here in a minute. I don't know what happened, whether there was all call bulletins for the Naseems to come out, but boy, are they out tonight. And I'm going to go home, go and have a shower. I need to go put some more ice on my back or some heat on my back, one way or another. So if you're coming on in, go ahead and drop #blessed. That's okay. I'm going to start planning these out a little bit further. I just haven't, because of the sciatic nerve. I just haven't been doing it. But everybody's been enjoying it. And I'm hoping I can get people to understand that this is a time for you guys to come in here and connect. And what I'm really looking forward to is, you see back there, of course, next time we tell the Naseems not to show up. Those I don't want. They've been all over me tonight. That behind there, if you can see, that's going to change. It's going to thin out. It's going to change, and the fall leaves are going to start coming in. So I thought this will be great. We can sit out here as long as no bugs. I may have to get one of those little candles that keeps everything away, right? To put here. And so we're going to watch those trees back there turn for you guys. But we're still going to do content. We got Gail Southern Living coming up. I'm going to be on Echo's channel. I'm going to be on Osa Ravishing and Boogie Time in October. We've got some stuff going on. And what we're going to do too, here's another thing. What we're going to do too is it would have to be pre-planned. But what I would like to start doing with these two, and we're probably going to do them for as long as we can sit out here before it gets too cold. But anybody that wants to join me out here, and just let me know. They'll turn the fountain off at some point, because they do when they start getting cold weather. So if you all want to come join me, let me know. It has to be pre-planned, and you can bring crochet, you could bring diamond painting, you can just sit and chit chat. If you want to go take us on a walk, we can have a divided screen and then we can have conversation with us too as well. If anybody wants to do that, I'm going to start with my mods first. We can work that out so that you know, we can do that. So if anybody's interested, ugh, go to our link tree. Our email is there. Just email us. And then, Joe, if you want to, or Joy, if you want to put in hashtag blessed, that will drop your link so people can connect with you. I'm finishing up my tea before I leave. Before the museum gets any worse. Tea's finished up. So Joe or Joy put in hashtag blessed before we leave so people can make sure that they're connected with you. And I'm going to go in and have a shower after that one. Ugh. And next time, the museums are not welcome. Just so they know, they're not welcome. We're not going to allow them to come on in next time. I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute. I usually can dive mom down here. Excuse me. But thank you for everyone that stayed around, and thank you to my mods that that came and helped out. I appreciate it. I know that not everybody can spend the entire time we're here, but I want this to be a time where people are kind of coming in, they're having conversation. If they need to leave, they can leave, and you guys can enjoy that. Isn't that beautiful? And I really enjoy the times because when I can do this, then I'm not focused on I'm hurting. And I've been a little irritated with my family. It's like, you're a little irritated. And I'm like, yeah. And poor Mocha, she was on the couch today and I was sitting there and I went to get up and I just screamed and she just looked good. And then she wants to come over and try to comfort me because she knows something's wrong because it's me having an issue with the sciatic. So I'm doing my best. But if anybody's interested, I'd be glad to have conversation and crochet. It'd be fun. Maybe Vicky, when you get the diamond painting, we could do something while you're diamond painting. I can crochet and we could be out here. It'd be cool. The one biggest thing that I could tell you about the diamond painting is go on Amazon and get yourself a light board. You're going to thank me later. I will send you the one that my husband got me. I'll send it to you in Messenger, but I'm telling you, you're going to try to crochet? That'd be a fun one too. But it has to be set up prior. I have to be able to hit the toggle for the YouTube studio to let somebody come on, send them the link. But if you're going to try diamond painting, the biggest tip I could say is go on Amazon and order a light board. You will thank me later. Because if you try to do it without a light board, it's gonna be difficult. The light board goes, you put the light board and then you put the diamond painting on top, and then you can actually see it. Otherwise, to try to see it and the little numbers, it can be difficult. So I've got I've got I've got diamond paintings I'd like to do, but crochet is got too many projects. I've got to do 3 connection cakes. I've got to send one to you too, so that way somebody's birthday on the channel, you can raise a cupcake to them. Be fun. So anyway, I don't think we're going to have a miraculous sunset tonight. And I'm going to actually go in the house and I'm going to put more. I've been alternating between heat and ice on my back and seeing calms it down. So I'm gonna go do that and let these Naseems have. I'm just concerned that if I stay out here anymore, they're gonna get worse as it gets darker. So anyway, thank you for stopping on by. We won't have a crocheting, rocking, and connection tomorrow. We will have a blessing through connection. I will set that up tomorrow night, and then maybe we'll do this on Thursday. And hope to goodness gracious it'll be a little cooler, and we won't have the we won't have the Naseems. And I will go ahead and set that up now for 6 o'clock on Thursday so people know that we're going to be doing it. Remember, guys, when you see Rockin' Crocheting and Connection, 9 out of 10 times with the ability for you guys to use your crochet hook with hashtag blessed. Hi, ladies of iTalk. How are you? Thank you for coming on in. We're about ready to head out. So if you want to hit hashtag blessed, and go ahead and hit that so people can find you. We're going to be doing these. When you see the rocking, crocheting, and connecting, and you see that little logo with me sitting on the rocking chair with the little, what is it? The little sunflower glasses, you will know that we're opening it up for you guys to have your own crochet hook and come in and use this time to connect with a beautiful view as we watch fall come on in behind me. So we're going to be doing this a little bit over the next, and then in December, I come live every solitary day. So we're opening it up for that. We may not always have the ability for you guys to drop your link, but we want to have you guys crochet that connection. We just ask that you do it the correct way, which is to go over and really connect with that other channel that you're going to be hitting the subscribe button, or as we call it, the connection button. So unfortunately, tonight we have had all the Naseems or bugs or whatever in the heck they are decide that they want to come and join the party. And I haven't liked it very much. They've literally been dive bombing me tonight. They've never done that before. And if you guys haven't, like I said, I dropped a short today. If you guys haven't checked that short out, we had the most spectacular sunset on Thursday. It's not happening tonight. It's not a very impressive sunset. Probably because there's no clouds in the sky. But anyway, if you all, again, if you want to participate, come on in, then come on in. And we will have you a part of this because I think that'll be fun too. I'm going to start off with my mods, but that should be fun. So anyway, I'm going to head off. Thank you all for stopping on in. I'm going to go out inside before the Naseems get any worse. Way more dive bombing. I felt them like dive bombing in my hair. It's been like crazy tonight. They really wanted to join the party. So anyway, remember to be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. Remember, we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. We'll see you tomorrow night. If one of my mods can drop exclamation point, B as in boy, T as in Tom, C as in cat, we will schedule that tomorrow for 8 p.m. for Blessings Through the Connection. We have you all come in, you're made mods. That way you make really amazing connections that way too as well. We have a really calming stream in the back and just let you all connect to it that way. So we will do that tomorrow, probably about 8 o'clock, and then we'll set this up again for Thursday at 6, and we'll see how much more that has gone down. And I probably should start taking a picture of that, but still, be fun to do it. But yeah, exclamation point, B as in boy, T as in Tom, C as in cat. So they can place that so people that aren't subscribed to Blessings Through Connection can hop on over there. And I'm going to head out of here. But my mods need to drop that if they're still here. Bye bye. Naseems, go, go, go away. Come back, not another day. That's okay. If not, I it's explanation point B as in boy, T as in Tom, C as in cat. That will drop blessings through connection. I just abbreviated it, made it easy and simple, or tried to anyway. Thank you, Vicky, so much. Thank you all, guys. So much support. I appreciate it tremendously. Um, we're trying to get to 2K by the end of the year, so anybody that can share us out, I appreciate it. We just want to continue growing a community and growing that connection. And you guys are amazing. You're rock stars, and I love each and every one of you. I will talk to you all later. Have a blessed evening. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everybody.